Hello, and welcome to Beyond Books, where we talk about books and always go beyond. I'm your host. I'm Renee, co-host Raina, and wait a minute, something on the bed here. Or what the? Oh, she heard me talk about not buying any books till the end of the year, so she thought she would take my book fund, and she turned it into a snack fund. And she's even got her paw prints on it everywhere. So, yeah, not a bad idea, really. The book fund is now a snack fund. Anyway, okay, I'll let you hang on to that, Raina. And here's your snack for today. There you go. All right, so today is Tag Tuesday, and today I'm going to do the evolution of a booktuber tag. This is an original tag created by Jack at Spread Book Joy, and I'll put a link to her channel. And I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat. So let's get started with the prompts. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. I guess Jack was celebrating 4 years on Booktube by contemplating evolution as a booktuber, and so this is the result. She came up with this tag, and there are only 4 prompts, which you can interpret any way you choose. Okay, so here we go. First one is extinction. Are there things you used to do on your channel that you no longer do? I have some notes here. And so I would say really there really aren't a lot of things that I used to do that I don't do now. I think if anything, I stopped being quite as nervous as what I was. If you look at my first few videos, and please don't, I was kind of overly serious about them. I looked overly serious in the videos, and I was kind of hesitant, to give my opinion and things like that. So I'd say that that's changed, and that's, for the better. Also, I feel like I've kind of settled in on a style, sort of. This is my spot to do the videos. So it's kind of, this sort of landing place. But I've done a lot of videos out on location and even in different locations in my house and outside as well. So, yeah, but this is always like kind of the place to come back to. You always know I'm going to come back to books. You always know I'm going to come back to this spot. So it's kind of, a signature spot, and I've also lost the nervousness. So I'd say those are probably the things that have kind of evolved with my channel as time has gone on. So the second prompt is about adaptation, and it says, what things have you done on your channel or as a result of being on Booktube that you never thought you would do? Well, that's interesting because I started my channel really only 11 months ago, for one thing. My year anniversary is coming up, so I'll probably kind of go over some of the same information when I do my, 1 year celebration thing. I did do a 6-month one in May, so that video is out there. And when I started this channel, one of the things that I never would have realized is how much of my personal life I would be sharing with everyone. And really, I'm very glad that I did because, as most of you probably know, in April of this year, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I've had 2 surgeries and a lot of ups and downs, both emotionally and physically, around that diagnosis. And the whole time, through it all, I tried to keep everyone who watches my channel just informed and up to date about what was going on and how I was doing. But, if anyone had told me, even just a few months ago, that I would be not only sharing parts of myself on YouTube, but really personal health things, especially related to breast cancer, I would never have believed them at all. So that whole thing uh, is still an episode in my mind that sometimes I wonder if I was dreaming it or just exactly what happened. But I certainly would not have ever believed anyone who told me that that was going to happen. But the community was very helpful to me and very understanding during that time. Um, all of the well wishes that I received, the prayers, and all of the good vibes really did make a difference for me. And I got through, I think, a difficult time with the help of Booktube. So, prompt number 3. Uh, how has Booktube changed you, and what do you aspire to do on your channel in the future? Well, Booktube's given me a couple of things. First of all, a real boost in my reading. I've always been a reader, but I think that just the process of creating videos and the idea of, always reading and always talking about books has helped me to really stay focused on the reading so that I, just seem to naturally start choosing a more diverse selection of books to read. And secondly, I mean, it's just fun. Uh, Booktube is fun. It's great. It's good to get to know everyone better, to talk about books, to join in buddy reads, to connect on Goodreads, share reviews, etc. And the tags alone, I mean, just doing this tag, you can see it's a way for booktubers to really talk a little bit more about themselves, share more about themselves, and for the rest of us to get to know you. So, yeah, it's fun, and it's a good sharing community. Now, as far as what I plan to do in the future, well, let's talk a little bit about that. I think I'm going to talk really more about it in my 1 year anniversary video. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it now, but just in general, I would say that I think it's very easy to kind of overplan videos. What I like to do instead is just say, for instance, well, I'd like to be on location more. I'd like to do more videos, out in the real world with something that's going on. And before you know it, there's a clay festival and you're doing a video at a clay festival, so that's a great thing. And for instance, this month, there could be an event in a couple of weeks where the Book Bundler Warehouse is having like a grand open house thing, and it's in Richmond, Virginia, which really is not very far from where I'm sitting right now. And that I could possibly bring the camera and do an on location video there, and that would really be a lot of fun. And even though I said I wasn't gonna buy any more books for the rest of the year, you never know. I mean, I may find some extra cash and be able to do that. So 20, Raina, really? I think you better let me hold on to this. But anyway, yeah. So, those are the kinds of possibilities that can pop up if you just sort of make a general plan and kind of let the universe fill in the rest. So, yay, universe. Okay, so number 4 is a bonus prompt. So let's see what they have to say there. Okay, it says, impart your words of wisdom to all of the fledgling booktubers out there. Well, I'm a pretty new booktuber myself, but yeah, we all have words of wisdom for what they're worth, right? I would say to others to watch as many videos as what you can of other booktubers, especially those that you like and you think there's something about their style that attracts you. But really concentrate on making your own style. you're not copying anyone else, but you're just getting some inspiration from other people. I would say experiment, stay open-minded, don't be afraid to try some new things. Try not to be too distracted by all of the other stuff going on in a video, the camera, the fact that other people are going to be listening to it, that they're going to be able to comment on it, and all those kinds of things. Just try to, be yourself, I guess, as much as what you possibly can. So for this tag, I'm tagging anyone in the Booktube community and everyone in the Booktube community, because it is the kind of thing that I think from time to time we all should be doing, is taking a look and just kind of seeing where we're at, where we want to go. Do we want to change things? What do we need to keep? What do we need to maybe not do as much of? I'm sure we all do it. We all do it in our own way, probably on a pretty regular basis. But yeah, good tag for that. So I thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate your support very much. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please consider giving me a thumbs up if you like the video. Comment or two is always appreciated. And again, have a great day. Raina? One more snack for the road? Thanks. Take care.